Hello, everyone. Well, this week has been very enlightening, I must say. Um, I went to my therapist and I don't want to say diagnosed, but then I was diagnosed in whatever, with borderline personality, which, if you don't know what that is, neither do I, really. It does not mean that I have multiple personalities or anything like that. It it basically, from what I've looked at, is kind of like bipolar, where you have massive mood swings and anger issues and relationship issues and just feeling lonely and depressed and all that kind of stuff. The only difference between the two is bipolar, you get a break in between your moods or whatever, but being borderline personality, you don't get a break at all. So, I was diagnosed kind of with that, with depression, with anxiety, with OCD tendencies, and with something else, but I can't remember what it was. So, now I can go to a psychiatrist or a psychologist, I don't know, one of those, and start getting better. That's the only good thing about getting diagnosis, is now they're gonna want to put me on a bunch of different pills, which I'm not happy about, but it'll make me better. So, yay, that's a good thing. So this is like the start of a new journey. That's sad. Journey is in Houston tonight with Def Leppard doing a concert, and I desperately wanted to go so bad. But I'm here instead. So that's really, really depressing. But yeah. Coming up, I have to go back to the pulmonologist, whatever the long breathing person is called. I think it's a pulmonologist. I don't know. But I go back on Monday to get the results from my sleep study, which I already know the results. And then I'm not happy with my OB. Well, not her per se, but her office and her staff, because I called a couple days ago to try to get an appointment since I've done everything that she wanted me to do. I tried to get, the okay for surgery, and one specialist and my PCP will not clear me because of my pseudo seizures. So they're just going to do basically a report for a risk report. So the only one that might clear me is the pulmonologist. So I called to make an appointment, and the receptionist said, well, we're going to have a nurse call you. Okay. About hour, 2 hours later, I get a phone call from the nurse who was just like, oh, well, when's your next neurology appointment? And I told her the end of October. And she's like, oh, well, we'll just schedule you for whenever after that. And I'm like, okay. And I don't think it really sunk in. And then the other night, I was talking with one of my friends and about all of this, and she was like, no, you need to get in there. And that really made me realize, because I hadn't said out loud, if I really do have cancer, the survival rate for the kind I would have is only 5 years. And that's on the best case scenario, is after diagnosis, you live for 5 years. And I guess saying that out loud for the first time really sort of hit home and really made me go, wow, this could get real. And we were at Walmart where she works, and after we got done talking, I looked at Justin going, what do you want to do now? And he's like, I don't know, I kind of want to go to the toys, look around and stuff. I'm like, he said, what do you want to do? And I'm trying not to cry, because I don't like to cry in public. And I told him, I was like, I just want to go home. So before we even get to the truck, tears are already streaming down my face because of the realization of what I just said. So, long story short, I called my OB again yesterday, because today's Saturday. I called yesterday, the 31st, and the soonest they could get me in is September 18th. So, hopefully I'll be able to make that appointment. Because Justin has to work that day, because we both have to be in Galveston on the 20th for appointments. Because I have 2 appointments in Galveston and he has 1. So he can't take multiple days off in a week. So I talked to Michelle and I told her what was going on, and I asked, I was like, if she might be able to take me. So she's gonna see if she can ask her boss if she can have that day off so she can take me. So it's just been completely crazy. But I hope y'all stick around and start this new journey with me. So I'm gonna wrap it up here. So